The Tulip Festival takes place in Skagit Valley, approximately 70 miles north of Seattle. Every year, the festival attracts thousands of people from all over the world. Some of them return each year to experience the blossoming wonders. This part of Washington state is practically the same latitude as Holland. That explains why this is an ideal place for tulips to get cultivated. Sigal meets up with Cindy, the festival's longtime director.
Why should people come to the Skagit Valley Tulip Festival?
Well, we're standing in the middle of why you want to come to the Skagit Valley Tulip Festival. Hundreds of acres of blooming tulips, 2 gorgeous gardens, and over 40 different events and activities that happen during the month of April. In addition to the tulips, Washington Bulb Company also grows daffodils, and so you get daffodils and tulips and just a wonderful springtime attraction.
Tell us something about the area where we are in.
Mount Vernon and the Pacific Northwest is one of the prettiest corners of the world. You have mountains, you have oceans, you have agriculture, you have hikes you can take, you name it, we probably have it. The people of this area love to have visitors. We have 25 volunteers that man our office.
All of the fields are blooming. They are absolutely gorgeous. You're going to enjoy the flowers.
You came all the way from India to see this festival?
Yes.
So when you come here, you see these tulips, what do you feel?
I look forward to it every year. So it makes me feel happy. This is a breath of life to me.
I did not know, and I bet a lot of folks don't know, that tulips are considered a symbol of peace.
Many people believe that tulips came from Holland, but they actually originated in Turkey and were brought to Holland in the 17th century. A curious anecdote about these flowers is the tulip mania phenomenon that occurred in the 1700s in Holland and is considered by some economists as the first financial bubble burst. This is a drawing of the famous Semper Augustus, the tulip that was sold for an astronomical price during the tulip mania.
When you see tulips, what does it do to you?
When I see tulips, they make me smile. They are so gorgeous. When I'm trying to describe to people what this looks like, I ask them if they've seen The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, yeah.
When Dorothy's walking through the field of poppies, because until you've been out here, you don't see what it's like.
We need to do the
off to see the wizard.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
We're in Skagit Valley.
Yes, that's right.
Sigal and I are always looking for unique locations in proximity to the festival, but still off the beaten path. We arrive at Taylor Shellfish Farms in Bow, Washington. Some of the best oysters in the country are cultivated right here.
I've noticed that there is one oyster that is named after Marc.
Yeah?
Yes,
Okay.
and I don't mean the extra small specific, I mean this one. Tell us about the fat bastard.
Well, the Fat Master is the same oyster as the Shigoku oyster. These,
bigger?
Yeah, we grow these for 1 year. We grow these for 1.5 years.
The fat bastard is the most expensive. It's $160, and it's very fresh. It's from right there. Just millions and millions of oysters have been eaten here.
Devin, the restaurant and retail manager here at Taylor Shellfish Farms, teaches Sigal how to shuck an oyster.
What do you want to start with?
With the fat bastard.
All right, fat bastard. So every single oyster has the same basic anatomy. It's got a top shell, which is usually a little bit more flat. It's got a bottom shell, which is usually a little more domed. And then inside, it's got an adductor muscle. Find the hinge or the umbo, just kind of wiggle it a little bit so you can pop that top shell off. And then slide the point of the oyster knife along the top shell right to the adductor muscle. Cut the adductor muscle, and then you can take that top shell off.
amazing.
And slide it in there and cut that bottom adductor muscle, and then you've got an oyster that's ready to slurp.
Now it's my turn to try and shuck an oyster. Cut it out from the muscle. Whoops. I meant to spit the shell out, and I think I spit most of the oyster. Our trip to this part of Western Washington was complete with a promise to return each spring and let these colorful marvels brighten our day.